So are we going to do a little reading from the book?
And
this is the book, by the way, just so you see it. Holiday in Hell, Tricia Smith.
I will set the scene a little bit. The scene is from prologue, and it begins with the part that I am on the airplane and just coming back to Pearson Airport. I'm awakened by the familiar screeching sound of rubber on tarmac. Instead of arriving home from a tropical holiday with a refreshed body, mind, and spirit, this time the sound irritates me and fills me with overwhelming anxiety. Kathy touches my arm. Marisha, we're home, she whispers in my ear. I'm the first to deplane, standing up, pain cascades from my face to my toes. Painstakingly, I hold onto every seat I pass. Slowly, I move with my head bowed down towards the stewardess walking ahead of me. Each passenger's stare burns through my wounded face. I'm dazed and unable to see clearly through my unbandaged, swollen eye. Kathy reminds me of what I must do officially now. As soon as the captain hands him over to the police, she reminds me again, you must point at him and speak as loudly as you can that you charge this man with assaulting you in Cuba. I grasp for air desperately to get out of the aircraft to the place where I can see a wheelchair. Oh, it is there. The stewardess helps me to ease myself down into it. Kathy and Randolph are still beside me, standing on each side. The stewardess requests them to leave with the remaining passengers now. I ache with their departing from me. These two have become caring friends, even though these were just acquaintances who exchanged vacation and stories with me on the island. I beg them to stay. I want to keep their comfort around me, but the stewardess quickly pushes me to the opposite direction, down the ramp to another arrival hall. This one is a darker one, and she leaves. I breathe a sigh of relief. Whew. There's a corner under what looks like a blue-white spotlight. I see him surrounded. I hope that the Canadian authorities have already arrested him. I raise my trembling hand and wave in his direction. I charge Rafael Grecci for assaulting me in Cuba. I charge him now in Canada. A deadly silence fills the hallway. You must know that you cannot charge this man in Canada for an assault in Cuba. One of the many officers replies, I can't believe what I'm hearing now. I'm devastated in this gut-wrenching moment. Everything freezes. No, I cannot charge him, I yell. No, another police officer adds. My heart palpitates, my breathing stops as I lift myself up a few agonizing inches of the wheelchair seat. The policewoman eases me back and hands me another Kleenex. I wipe my bleeding nose and feel a prickle of pain in my mouth, especially now when I yell. He attacked me. He almost killed me. But I crumple back down into the wheelchair seat and feel myself beginning to black out as I see the man who has savagely beaten me swagger away. It's as though prison bars are closing on me instead of him.